As part of your Purple Mash subscription, you have access to the Purple Mash library. This can be found by going into the reading area and clicking on Purple Mash Library. This will then open up in a new tab. Purple Mash Library is a library with over 250 books based around a variety of themes and ideas and are set out in libraries around different year groups and ages. When you click on Libraries, the following page will appear. This shows our books divided into recommended age group categories. Rubies contains picture books for early readers, then goes through Diamonds, Emeralds and Sapphires going through primary school. We also have Comets, which are longer novels for our 9 to 11-year-olds, as well as Firebolts, which are books to help motivate and promote eager learning and reading. From a child's account, the information regarding recommended reading ages cannot be seen. Instead, it will purely say Rubies, Diamonds, Emeralds, Sapphires, Firebolts and Comets. Back in the staff account, I now want to find a book for a child reading at a recommended Year 3-4 level. So I'm going to look in Emeralds. In here, I can see the books are split up into adventure, contemporary, crime, dystopian, fantasy, historical, mystery, myths and legends, science fiction, and spooky. All of these books should have a reading age roughly of a Year 3-4 pupil. I'm going to choose Home Run as the book of choice. I can then click on it, and it then tells me how many chapters there are, and I can click on Read Now to open the book up full screen. Now I've opened the book, I can see the front cover. If I click in the circle that says Go to Blurb, it will give me a short blurb about that chapter. If I click on the right-hand side of the book, it will then open up to the first page, and then I can read it as normal by clicking on the arrows to flick through the pages. Once I've got to the end of a chapter, I can then click on Next, and it will take me through to the next chapter. If I do not want to go on to the next chapter yet, I can simply click Back to Library. As well as books for children of different age groups, we also have a series of non-fiction books such as poetry and DK learning books. Let's look at the poetry ones first. In the poetry section, you will see the following books. When I click on one, and again I've got the Read Now option, which I can click on and it will open it up. Just as before, click on the right hand side of the book and it will take me through to the various pages of that book. All the books in the poetry section, along with many books in the other libraries, have got an audiobook option. You can see that because there is a speaker symbol in the bottom left hand corner of the book. If I click on one and open it up and click Read Now, there then appears a play button and a volume button at the bottom. If I click on play,
Katie Clark had a zoo in a shoe. Not any old shoe, a magical shoe.
it will then read aloud the book for me. Now let's look at the books in the DK Learning folder. In here, books are divided into different subject areas: feelings, geography, history, science, and story time. With all of our books, you can click on the book in question and it will bring up a full interactive version of that book for you to read with your class. Let's look at the Children's Illustrated Atlas. And click on it, click Read Now. You can see it comes up 4 pages before. I can click on the blurb like I could before. I can make it larger or smaller. And I click on the right hand side of the book to open it up. It has my contents page and then the full page of information. I can also click on the arrow at the bottom to turn to the next page if I wish to. If I get to a page where I need it to be zoomed in, this is the perfect time to use that zoom in button. And I can then use the cursors on the sides and at the bottom to move my page around to the bit of information I specifically want to look at. If in your class you want to find a book around a particular theme or topic and don't want to have to look through them all, we do have some documents to support with that. If you click on your avatar and then go down to Documents and Handouts, the third one down says Books and Topics Curriculum link. This will then open up an Excel spreadsheet. When you open up the spreadsheet, it will look like this. There's a column for the book titles, book band, genre, main setting, Curriculum Areas 1 and Curriculum Areas 2, as well as possible topic links, the author of the book, number of chapters, and whether there is an audio version available or a video version available. If I want to filter these books by a particular area of the curriculum, I can click on the Sort and Filter button and then click on the button here, which will then bring up these arrows. I can then click on the arrow here deselect and choose the area of the curriculum I want to investigate, and it will then give me the books for all the different book bands, where geography is the main topic. If I then want to also look specifically for geography and science combined, it will then give me these books. This is an easier and simpler way to make sure the books you are accessing for your pupils are relevant for their age group as well as topic that they are looking at. I can then click on the hyperlink of the book title, and it will then take me straight to that book within Purple Mash Library, as long as I'm already logged into my Purple Mash account. From here, I can read the book or schedule it as normal. There are other documents that can be found in that same place. So clicking on my avatar, documents and handouts. The first one is a user guide with more information for you and your staff about how to use Purple Mash Library. The next is how our books support the reading framework from 2023. And the last is a letter that you can send home to your parents to help them to understand a little bit more about Purple Mash Library. We hope you enjoy exploring the libraries of Purple Mash Library.